Hello, it's NY Hunter. I'm pretty excited today. What do I have here? You know I love robots. You know I love Transformers. This is from the Crunchyroll store, and they had a sale on figures. I also love my anime, and for the first time ever, I picked up figures because the sale was that good, and the anime were that good as far as the characters that I really like. So let's just take a quick glance in this box opening, and we have two here. We're going to take a closer look as soon as I get them open downstairs in the very near future. But first, one from here is from the Inuyasha, the sequel with the kids. So Shomuru's kids and Kagome and Inuyasha's kids, and it's Moroha. And basically, she's one of the cutest characters I've ever seen. And of course, Inuyasha was one of the first animes I ever watched. And I loved that love story. Oh, mushy stuff. But anyway, it was quite entertaining. So this little lady was on sale, and that is their little lady. And I had to pick it up. And then the other one is a recent anime that I've gotten into called The Rising of the Shield Hero. And it's Raphtalia. And supposedly it is a very unique head sculpt just for the Crunchyroll store. You'll see that her mouth is open, and apparently I looked all over eBay just to make sure it was actually special, and nobody else has that head sculpt. So, and it was on sale as well. So we'll take a closer look in the near future, but for now I'm just super excited, and got these two first figures ever. We'll see if I collect any more. I don't know. But yeah, we'll continue onward on the next part. See you soon. Okay, hey there, it's NY Hunter, and we're back again down at my Transformers review area. And like I said, we're just gonna go through this process together because I have, like I said, I've never purchased anime figures before. And but like once again, Crunchyroll had a big sale, and or a decent sale. I shouldn't say it's big, right? I don't even know if it's big. It's a decent sale, and I am a subscriber, so I did get a little bit more off. But in any case, I gotta say, two characters once again, some of my favorite characters of anime series, and like I said, anyone. I can't remember the series name right now, but as you know, it's after Inuyasha, and of course she is the daughter of Kagome and Inuyasha. So yeah, a little bit about that is it was one of the first animes I ever watched before, and of course, it had a decent and funny love story too between those two, and I always wondered after the series ended, or what I thought was ending, what happened, and it turns out they had a daughter, and this is her, Moroha. And it's just yeah, I always thought that Kagome was drawn beautifully and is a very cute girl in the anime, and this is like the perfect blending of both of them, Kagome and Inuyasha. In the anime, I should find that name, but in the new anime with Shoshomaru sisters, I think that, I mean, it's just a really awesome blend of a previous story and a new story. All the kids are there, and they look like they're, you know, it's a real continuation, and that's just, I don't know, it bugs me out. It's like so awesome. So but anyway, so that's this side. All right, and then we have this side, like I said, a fairly new anime I'm watching. I've been through all the episodes that are out right now, Rise of the Shield Hero, and I just love that series so far. And not only that, but Raphtalia, another character from that series, is I like another just beautifully drawn, really cute half demon. Oh yeah, they're all half demons, by the way. So you know, she is half human, half dog, and she is half fox and half human. So just pretty cool, very cool. And yeah, without further ado, let's open up these white packaging areas and get a closer look at the packaging. I guess I blabbed on enough, but like I said, I've never actually purchased these before, so kind of excited to see what it looks like. And once again, this is a pop-up parade, I guess, so they don't look as awesome and as well detailed as some of the $200, $300 expensive figures that I see out there, but they do look like they capture the character, which is great. And they are from, let me see, where is that? Oh yeah, the GoodSmile company, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that they're very good. I've seen a couple of NHK videos on the company, and it seems like they're reputable and very well, they focus on a lot of the details, and that's what you want, right, when you get characters like this. So there's Moroha. Moroha. I hope I didn't say it wrong before. And another GoodSmile company right there. Yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to clear the table, put the turntable out that I usually use for Transformers, and then we're going to also get the name of her anime. I totally forgot it. As people, you know, as things slip your mind as you do videos, but I want to know it and I want to say it for you guys. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so just a quick spin here. Once again, we have Moroha, and we're gonna just see the box, around the box. And like I said, we're just taking this one step at a time because I haven't bought these before. So we're just gonna admire them and check out the boxes. This one's white, by the way. I know she's a little bit older as far as a character, and the series is older too. And I do have the name. It's Yashahime, Princess Half Demon. So yes, Yashahime, and that is why I can't remember. It's hard to remember. But anyway, I think it's a really good series. I'm actually still in the middle of it, going through it. But yeah, so anyway, I saw this character on the Crunchyroll store and I said, oh, this is a must-have for me. Anyway, so this is Moroha, and we're just gonna move on now to Raphtalia. Okay, I've already told you a bit about the story of this character and how I got into her. And then this one is Raphtalia, the half fox, half human, and yeah, she is from the series Rise of the Shield Hero, and her story is basically, as a little girl, she was her town was destroyed and she was taken as a slave, and but the Shield Hero, in need of a good friend at the time, shunned by everyone, saves her by purchasing her, basically. And yeah, he teaches her how to fight. He only has a shield, so he doesn't have very much offensive power, and she becomes his quote-unquote sword. And yeah, so far as I know, she falls in love with him, but I don't know if anything happens with that. I haven't read the manga, and the series is still ongoing on Crunchyroll. So anyway, I just thought she is an awesome character. Her bio, her story, her looks too are just really cool. And yeah, now that we've seen her spin around, let's get her out of the box as well. We're gonna take both of these out of the box. Okay, we are back and we're looking at Moroha here, and yeah, I don't think I mentioned too much about her story, actually. Granted, I've only started watching the anime, well, I started watching it a long time ago, actually, but I'm only in the middle of it still. I think season 4, maybe. But, so from what I know, she is a demon hunter, and why she is separated from her parents, Inuyasha and Kagome, I don't know. And Kagome being the human of the modern era, I wonder how she even let that happen. I wish I knew more about the backstory. Maybe you guys know, let me know, and something I might have to research more. But in any case, in this story, she is actually a demon huntress helping out the Shishomaru sisters, Towa and Setsuna, and they basically get separated when they're kids, and then they find their way back to each other in the past era, in these historical times, and where Moroha is and where she has decided to stay and live as well. So there's so much more of the backstory and around the her story and the other character stories that I don't know, and I'm really watching partially to try to find out all the pieces, and I hope that I do get to find out those pieces. But this is her character. I gotta say, as a first figure of opening up for me, she's got really good weight. You can see in my transformers over here, so I know light transformers and heavy transformers, light figures and heavy figures, and she is definitely good weight. Not only that, but the stand has a date on it from 2020, so I know that she is an older character and the anime is older as well, so I'm not surprised that the date is a couple years back. But still, look at that detail. As a GoodSmile figure, as a pop-up parade, I guess is the classification or the type, still has tons. I mean, I know it doesn't have as much detail as the more expensive ones, but look at that detail. It's just really nice. The sword, the ruffles in the leg warmers, and she does run barefoot, unlike the other two sisters. And you see the how the cape is put together, and her strands of hair and her bow. Very cool indeed. I'm very happy with this character, and even the face is very nice. Let me see. Want to see that closer? Let me see. Okay, right here. The detail is so there, and reminds me so much of the anime. It's just something I'm going to enjoy seeing on my desk or someplace close to me every single day, and it's just very cool. All right, let's pause this one here and let's go to Raphtalia. Oh, I forgot to mention one more thing. The base is very sturdy. Like I said, I haven't seen these before, so you can see there's 3 pegs there, and the feet are just stuck in there very well, and it comes in 2 pieces, by the way. The stand is separate and the figure is separate, and you put the figure on the stand. In this case, I did. And like I said, I think it's very stable, and I don't think she'll end up falling over anytime, which is great. All right, now let's go to Raphtalia. Just gonna chime in here and say with Raphtalia's character, we can see here on the base, because I didn't put her on there yet, that they do have the date and the series, and yeah, it says 2021 on it, so this one is a newer version or a newer anime, at least for me, and I'm sure it's a newer anime too, and she actually doesn't feel as heavy as Moroha, which is, I don't know if it's good or bad, but she does have, I think, a lot more detail. So one thing I didn't go through at Moroha is when you open the box, you do have the figure nicely bagged with a face showing, so you can see her in the box. For her, she has her sword split into 2 pieces. So we're gonna take this out of the bag and put that in here. And then for her, I'm a little bit worried at the moment because she has her connection to the base with only 1 foot. But I knew that when I saw her figure. I said, I love this figure and I've got to get it. But it is a little bit dangerous. I'm going to take her out of the bag now, put her on the stand, and we'll take a look. Okay, and we are back. And here's Raphtalia, and she is standing on 1 leg. Oh man. But the pegs go pretty deep into that stand, so she should be pretty stable. As you can see, a lot of detail. Moroha's over here, and a lot of smooth lines and a lot of good detail. But over here, even more detail. Her armor, of course, and her sword. Putting on that sword tip actually was a bit tricky. It had a small spike in the middle, and I put it in, and it was a little bit offline, and I just had to keep pushing it in. But I didn't want to, as I pushed it in, the arm flexed a little bit, and the sword flexed, the hilt flexed a little bit, and I didn't want to break anything, So, but actually they're this rubberized material, I guess, and they flex pretty well, but I didn't want to test them, or test her. So I did put that on little by little, pushing in, making sure it was straight, and at the end, this is what you see. Very good, actually. Look at the hair detail, tail, like I said, the armor. There's a piece of the skirt of the armor up here, and I've been looking at both of them under the hair, on the skirt and the armor. There doesn't seem to be any places that are missing paint, which is great. So yeah, it's exactly what I expected from a GoodSmile figure. Let's see, let's look a little bit closer. Okay, and like I said, one place of attachment right here, and I just push down, and that's it. But yeah, looks very cool. Look at that face sculpt right there, just so anime and cartoon accurate. And she is the shield hero's sword, right? And so she is so flexible. She has a lot of agility. She and her partner Philo, who turns into this awesome big bird in the anime, is another character there. And yeah, just a lot of good detail, and ears too on top that look like they have fur inside, just like the anime. Really nice, really nice, I gotta say. Yeah, so for these two figures, once again, Raphtalia seems to be a little bit lighter, so I don't know if they fell into the Transformers trap, where later, like in these times, figures seem to be lighter. They seem to be more flexible, for good or for bad, and so she seems a little bit lighter, but still, compared to Moroha, she looks like she has a lot more detail, which is something else you can get points for, of course. So yeah, just really nice, and I love how her action, like it's action shot, just really cool. All right, let me put them together, and then let me give you a size comparison with some Transformers anyway, and we'll end it there. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's, they're all on the table now, and we're just gonna do a small size comparison. Well, the only other things that I really collect is Transformers. So yeah, let's see. So here we have the figures, and you can see they're pretty big, actually. You've got a mainline blaster back there, and he's a little shorter because he's not on a stand, but they're about the same size, actually. If he was on a stand, maybe he'd be a little taller, actually. But yeah, then you've got New Age, Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, and you got Mechanic Studios, I believe. Mechanic Studios, Hot Rod over there, and Mastermind Creations, Eris Coulter, another cool lady, I might add. But yeah, that's a bit of size comparison. Let's take away these guys so we can see the real figures that we're concentrating on right here. And yeah, once again, here they are. Moroha and Moroha and Raphtalia, and two of my favorite anime characters. And like I said, I'm really happy to have these two in my collection, the only two in my collection. Anyway, I hadn't seen any reviews from anybody else, if there are any, and I don't know really how to review figures like these, so hopefully I did them justice and did a good job. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like I said, actually Raphtalia pulled me in right away. I saw that she was on sale from a Crunchyroll email, and I said, oh man, I gotta have her. And then I just needed a little more to get free shipping, and so Moroha was also on sale, and another, like I said, character favorite of mine from a series that I'm still watching, actually, even though it's kind of old. But yeah, really glad to see these two. Now all I need to do is find a place to put them. Alright, that's it for now. This is NY Hunter, and once again, these are two GoodSmile characters from the Crunchyroll store. And yeah, just really happy with them. Yep. If you like also and enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And then yeah, if you'd like to think about supporting this channel also, please look into Patreon. I will leave the link at the bottom of the screen and in the description. All right, have a great one, and we'll talk again soon. We'll see if I get any more. All right, share your comments and thoughts with me, and we'll see more in a short time.